One simple trick to increase the performance of your unsupported Mac by 30%. So if you're using an unsupported macOS on your old Mac, you probably use the OpenCore bootloader. I got one simple trick that might bring you up to 30%, and yes, you're right, 30% more performance out of your Mac without changing any hardware. It's just a software setting and it's easy to do. Let's get started. So during my Mac benchmark sessions, you find the video up here, I figured out that my Mac Pro normally had about 130,000 points in the GPU performance benchmark, dropped to about 95,000 points, and I didn't know why. And I promised those of you guys who maybe have seen the video already, I promised to dig deeper into that and to maybe find an explanation and the reason for that. And I did, and that is what I'm going to show you right now. If you start the OpenCore legacy patcher that installs the OpenCore bootloader onto your system, normally it figures out what your hardware is and it automatically selects the best options that the dev team has figured out for your Mac. Normally you don't have to change anything and it runs. So what I had to do in my benchmark sessions, I had to change and test each setting if there is a performance impact on my Mac Pro, or is it maybe macOS Big Sur since any kind of version, or macOS Monterey. When you go through all the settings, you have one setting here that is a spoof level. And so what is a spoof level? A spoof level, spoofing means that your Mac fakes a different, most probably a newer Mac, and that the updates show up. And the devs of the OpenCore legacy patcher have found a more sophisticated way. They don't spoof a different Mac, because when you go about this Mac, then it says it's basically a different Mac, and macOS tries to install the drivers for that different Mac. So they just keep it as it is and they just change the SM BIOS. That's technical stuff, but the SM BIOS is that the macOS really reads for patches, for updates, and to figure out if it's a supported Mac or not. It just shows in the About This Mac feature your Mac hardware, it has the correct drivers, everything's fine. You can increase the spoofing level from none to minimal to moderate and to advanced. With the Mac Pro 5.1, for instance, it's set to minimal spoofing. This setting decreased the performance from 130,000 points to around 90 to 95,000 points. So when I set this setting here to none, and it doesn't have any other effect, it still shows the updates to Ventura or to whatever. If I set this level to none, and then we just do a reboot, and afterwards I let the Geekbench 4 GPU benchmark run again, you can see here it's 130,000 points. And you can reproduce that. If you just switch it back to minimal, do a reboot, do the benchmark again, 90,000 points. Switch it back to none, install it again on your hard disk, do the reboot, do the benchmark again, 130,000 points. And so we can pinpoint this setting to the performance decrease. But a few days ago, the Dortania development group just released their new OpenCore legacy patcher 0.50 and already 0.51, which are the Ventura editions. Careful though, the Mac Pro 5.1 is not supported yet. With version 0.51, they just released the patcher for the Mac Pro 6.1, that is the garbage can. This is supported. There are some caveats yet, but it's running with Ventura. The Mac Pro 5.1, the cheese grater, is not yet. So don't try to update to Ventura, even though the update might show up because of the SM BIOS, as I already told you right now. So when you start the newest patch 051, there are some more settings added. And for instance, the default setup for the Mac Pro 5.1, you can see here, the SIP is lowered. The system integrity protection is on a lowered basis. With the 0411, it still was full applied. So they lower the system integrity protection for whatever reason, I don't know yet. And also the secure boot model is not selected anymore as it was before. But bottom line, the important switch for us is here in SMBIOS, it's still minimal spoofing level. I installed the latest OpenCore, did a reboot, did the benchmark, and it was with around 90,000 points again. Same here, and it works. I tested it already, even with the 051, the newest patcher. Switch this function here, the spoofing level, to none. Reinstall it on your hard disk, do the reboot, do the benchmark, and you end up with 130,000 points. That's more than 30% more graphics performance than with just one wrong setting here. So if you have either the Mac Pro 5.1 or the Mac Pro 6.1 or any other Mac, try this switch. Maybe the default setting is already none, then there should be no difference. I tried it on my MacBook Air and on my Mac Mini, but if it is for your Mac model, just give me your results in the comments. Maybe you can just increase the performance as well. And if you haven't yet, I would recommend you subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notification. Don't miss any more updates. Right now it's crazy. Every other day there is an update, either of macOS Ventura, of the OpenCore legacy patch, of OpenCore itself. And with the version 051, the devs could make it happen that the Mac Pro 6.1 can install Ventura, and I'm so sure that in a few days or weeks a new update will come that will allow the Mac Pro 5.1 and maybe 4 and 3.1 as well to install Ventura, because those old 2010, 11 and 12 CPUs, some other CPUs from 2012 on a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air are already running with Ventura. So I think it's possible that the devs can make it to just give old cheese graters 1 or 2 more years with the newest macOS. Have here a lot of fun on my channel. See you soon. Bye bye.